Hello everybody. Today we're going to be doing a part 2 of the Jurassic World's Isla Nublar tour. I built. Um yeah, today we're going to be doing the vehicle tours as well as two bonus attractions that I wasn't able to do in the first part of the tour. Oh, yeah, as I was saying, for the vehicle tours, I'm gonna basically stay quiet for the whole time. Yeah, yeah. Now, can you shut up, woman? Okay, yeah, now now if you haven't checked out the part 1 of the tour, I highly recommend that you go check out the tour that I constructed in part 1. Uh, I'll leave the link for the first part of the tour in the link in the description. Does this woman ever have a mute button? So sorry. That was an unnecessary joke. No, don't take it seriously, guys. But as I was saying, I'll leave the video for the first part of the tour in the video description down below. So if you haven't checked that out yet, I really suggest that you should go check it out so you have a better idea on what's the park like in general. Now, now, now I will shut up now. So you guys are able to enjoy the tour. I'll shut up so you guys are able to enjoy the tour, but let's get started.
Cuidado ao embarcar e desembarcar no passeio Jurássico.
Each dinosaur group you see in the park has a socially accepted leader. For some species, this leader is recognized as the group's alpha, but it may find itself being challenged regularly to retain its status. Were first discovered, it was believed to be a close relative of the hadrosaur species Saurolophus, leading to it being named near-crested lizard. Compsognathus is an accomplished predator. More commonly known as the compy, this nimble little carnivore is one of, if not the, fastest bipedal dinosaurs to have ever existed. Under the skin of Metriacanthosaurus lies a series of neural spines running along its back. This gives the dinosaur a slight hump, similar to that seen in the transatlantic theropod Acrocanthosaurus. Loud noises can disturb our animals. Please refrain from making any sudden sounds. The most dominant dinosaur in a group is recognized as the leader. However, not all changes in leadership are the result of conflict. Some of the more social dinosaur species achieve the dominant status through intimidation alone. $112 million years ago, Suchomimus dwelled within the freshwater floodplains and river deltas of Niger in West Africa, scavenging for meat and hunting for fish. The long, narrow skull of the Suchomimus bears a strong resemblance to our modern-day crocodiles. This African hunter's narrow jaws wield over 120 finely serrated teeth, perfect for catching. Mimus dwelled within the freshwater floodplains and river deltas of Niger in West Africa, scavenging for meat and hunting for fish. Many factors can influence a dinosaur's territorial comfort. It must be content with its environmental landscape, its social grouping, and the amount of space it shares with any species it perceives to be a threat. Tropical storms have been known to occur in these parts. Please be mindful of the dangers posed by these storms, and remember that conditions can change with alarming speed. If you have any concerns, please speak to a member of staff.
Alright guys, alright, there goes our first tour. We're gonna be continuing this in first person mode to make to essentially actually yeah, so we're just actually gonna be just like hovering over to like the various like attractions to like just like make the like to make things like a little like, oops, sorry, didn't mean to click on the mosasaur. Essentially just make things somewhat more quicker, honestly, to kind of like make the flow quicker. So yeah, we're just gonna be hovering over to the various attractions this time.
Welcome to take photos during the tour, but we ask that you avoid the use of flash photography, as it can startle the animals. Edmontosaurus may not have a striking cranial crest like other species of large hadrosaur, but instead receives adoration for its toothless beak, with its mouth shaped similarly to that of a duck or a spoonbill. This bulky hadrosaur was widely distributed across western North America. Edmontosaurus was first discovered in southern Alberta, Canada, and named after the province's capital city, Edmonton. Edmontosaurus may not have a striking cranial crest like other species of large hadrosaur, but instead receives adoration for its toothless beak, with its mouth shaped similarly to that of a duck or a spoonbill. Although this bulky hadrosaur was widely distributed across western North America, Edmontosaurus was first discovered in southern Alberta, Canada, and named after the province's capital city, Edmonton.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
It is our duty to mitigate damage and injury during a hurricane strike. Our weather forecasts provide us with a small degree of advanced warning, allowing us time to relay any important instructions to our park guests. To establish dominance while you were on this tour. While it can be worrying and distressing to witness, these standoffs are vitally important to the way these animals select an alpha. Each dinosaur group you see in the park has a socially accepted leader. For some species, this leader is recognized as the group's alpha, but it may find itself being challenged regularly to retain its status. You may well witness dinosaurs attempting to establish dominance while you were on this tour. While it can be worrying and distressing to witness, these standoffs are vitally important to the way these animals select an alpha.
在出游汽车旅中，上下车时。
Yeah. I wonder if this woman actually has a mute button. Oh my god.
Ranger and take the tour on one of our
Do you ever shut up?
tracks.
Yeah, sorry about that. God, I know, like, the producers are trying to go, like, more realistic route, like, that one woman, like, speaking in, like, English, all Romance languages, aka Portuguese, Spanish, I think probably Brazilian Portuguese, French, Italian, and, like, German, aka Deutsch, and, Chinese, but, that voice gets super annoying after a while. Holy. I'll explain some more info in a little bit, and we're going to be heading on to the next tour in just a moment. However, I'm just going to drink a quick glass of water, guys. So this won't take very long. I'll be back. I'll return in a couple of moments. Promise. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I just had to drink a glass of water, and we're back. So with that attraction which we just rode,
You remain inside the tour vehicle at all times.
okay, that attraction which we just rode is that one was Gallimimus Valley, inspired by the attraction seen in the first Jurassic World film, which although never seen on screen, I think well, according to the Jurassic Park wiki, Imantosaurus also lived with the galleys in Gallimimus Valley, as you can see here. Pretty cool designs in my opinion for the Edmontos. Really cool design in my opinion. But yeah, we're gonna have to move on to the next attraction. That one is the attraction the next attraction we're going to be going on is hold on. Yeah, so the next attraction we're going to be going on is it's not really the Jurassic Tour vehicles. It's actually it's actually a gyrosphere attraction. It's basically like these in case for those who don't know, the gyrosphere is basically this contraption that was made in the first Jurassic World film, where it's basically like it's like a, I don't know how to say it. It's like this one glass glass ball which you can drive around. It doesn't have any like wheels. I don't know how it moves. I don't know how its aerodynamics or whatever moves, but I think it uses like tracks or whatever. I don't know what. I don't even know what to call it, but yeah, we're gonna be riding on it right now. We're gonna be riding the gyrosphere right now. Hold on.
Welcome to the gyrospheres, the best.
Okay, okay. Only yeah. Yeah, let's go ride the gyrosphere.
Unlike a number of other sauropods, the forelimbs of the Brachiosaurus are notably longer than its hind legs. This causes its back to incline and gives it an appearance that vaguely resembles the giraffe. Brachiosaurus uses its broad jaws and conical chisel-like teeth to crop large quantities of plant material. Its jaws are actually surprisingly weak, and its movements are limited to rudimentary motions. Iguanodon is one species you would not want to find yourself grappling with. Sporting a large spike on each thumb, this formidable ornithopod can deliver a powerful puncturing blow. When faced with the threat of an almighty Allosaurus during the late Jurassic, Stegosaurus would have protected itself with swift and powerful swings of the spiked thagomizer at the end of its tail. Stegosaurus is one of the world's best-known dinosaurs. This Jurassic herbivore possesses 2 rows of upright plates running from its neck all along its back and down towards a spiked tail. When faced with the threat of an almighty Allosaurus during the late Jurassic, Stegosaurus would have protected itself with swift and powerful swings of the spiked thagomizer at the end of its tail.
Sorry about that.
The gyrosphere is an amazing machine, made possible by science. Your safety is our main concern, which is why you're behind our invisible barrier system. Unlike a number of other sauropods, the forelimbs of the Brachiosaurus are notably longer than its hind legs. This causes its back to incline and gives it an appearance that vaguely resembles the giraffe. With the help of a paleobotanical team, prehistoric plant life can be biogenetically engineered and then carefully introduced to the park, forming a sustainable source of food for our hungry herbivores. Our plants often encourage coexistence among herbivorous species, while taller dinosaurs like the sauropods can feed from the elevated canopies. Browsing grazers can simultaneously feed at ground level. Apatosaurus feeds on plants and tree leaves, swallowing large portions without even chewing. Because its jaws lack molars, it relies on ingested stones to aid its digestion, just like many of our modern birds. Although our gyroscopic technology greatly minimizes the impact of turbulent terrain, it is still important that you keep your seat belts fastened at all times. Hurricanes can cause significant disruption and destruction. It is not our intention to worry you, but to help prepare you for potentially dangerous conditions. Please listen out for safety instructions during such adverse weather. Here at the park, it is our duty to mitigate damage and injury during a hurricane strike. Our weather forecasts provide us with a small degree of advance warning, allowing us time to relay any important instructions to our park guests. added protection, each vehicle is surrounded by aluminum oxynitride glass, so tough it can stop a .50 caliber bullet. Hurricanes can cause significant disruption and destruction. It is not our intention to worry you, but to help prepare you for potentially dangerous conditions. Please listen out for safety instructions during such adverse weather. Chaotic tropical storms have been known to occur in these parts. Please be mindful of the dangers posed by these storms, and remember that conditions can change with alarming speed. If you have any concerns, please speak to a member of staff. Here at the park, it is our duty to mitigate damage and injury during a hurricane strike. Our weather forecasts provide us with a small degree of advance warning, allowing us time to relay any important instructions to our park guests. The most dominant dinosaur in a group is recognized as the leader. However, not all changes in leadership are the result of conflict. Some of the more social dinosaur species achieve the dominant status through intimidation alone.
I'm alright, so, yeah. Yeah, those are, all the vehicle tour attractions that I made in the Jurassic World Isla Nublar map. We're actually going to check out, she spoke a Deutsch. She just spoke a Deutsch. Alright, okay, that was stupid. But, we're gonna be checking out the two more, bonus attractions, which I mentioned towards the start of the video. Oh, by the way, I forgot that the gyrosphere attraction, I call it, Gyrosphere Valley. Also, you can see you can see a pair of brackies just chilling over there, grazing upon the treetops. so that's cool. But we're just going to be checking out two more bonus attractions before we end the video for the day. This attraction over here is called Paki Arena. This one over here houses Pachycephalosaurus and Stygimoloch. I know you can't really see them from here, which I really apologize, but I want to find a point where oh, hold on. You can see a Pachy over there. Over there you can see a Pachy just chilling along the long grass. Heck, you can even see a Stygi and another Pachy over there. But let's go find another good view of these beasts, shall we? Now the reason why I decided to go into first person mode for these two attractions is because these ones they're basically like a 2-second walk from the Gyrosphere Valley. So it shouldn't really take too long to like walk from there to to other attractions, which we'll be seeing shortly. Pachy Arena, but also Triceratops territory. I know you can't really see them with like all the vegetation and the trees and whatnot, but I'm gonna try to find a good view of this, of the creatures. Yeah, it's impossible to see these guys, but I'm gonna try to find a way to find them. Get a good look at them. If not, I guess we're gonna have to go into the attraction itself so we can get a good look at these fellas. Get a look at these magnificent creatures. Oh, quick little
Si prega di
detail.
fare attenzione quando si entra o si esce dalla girosfera.
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure if I like how the Gyrosphere Valley basically fits, like it snaps so perfectly with the walls. It's honestly kind of crazy, but yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys saw that, but as I was explaining that one damn woman was talking. There's actually an NPC just like floating for some reason. I'm not sure if you guys saw the first part of the tour, but later on in the video, there's basically like an NPC just randomly floating along the air, which kind of freaked me out and really confused me. But yeah, that's about it I have to say. Also for the specific cosmetic skins from the movies that I used for the dinosaurs, I actually used the Iguanodon 2022 skin texture for I used the 2022 Jurassic World Dominion skin texture for the Iguanodons, and I also used the 1993 texture for the galleys from JP1. Yeah,
That crowns the skull of Pachycephalosaurus not only protects the brain, but allows it to offensively inflict a powerful headbutt without sustaining an injury itself.
thank you, Mr. Roberts. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go into the attraction, but as I was saying, cool little detail for some of the dinosaurs, like Giganotosaurus, Giganotosaurus. A few cool little details for some of the dinosaurs, like Giganotosaurus and Iguanodon, is that they use the default textures from like the first Jurassic World Evolution game before they appeared in
Stygimoloch is best known for its spiked skull, which prevented Cretaceous predators from trying to bite its neck. These protruding horns inspired the name Demon from the River Styx.
as I was saying, yeah. Thanks, Roberts. But yeah, we're gonna have to go into the attraction, I suppose. But as I was saying, these were before now Giganotosaurus and Iguanodon both appeared in Dominion, but the default textures from the first JW Evolution game was before they ever appeared in the movies. So yeah, that's a cool little detail. Like you can do like the default textures and like the movie textures. Like I actually kind of like like the default textures from the first Jurassic World Evolution game. Like those are pretty alright textures, but I honestly like the movie textures much more in my opinion. Makes the dinosaurs stand out in general. Yeah, cause I usually like to although I said this in part one of the tour, but uh cosmetic textures or like just default textures based on like the movie designs. I honestly like those designs because like I feel like it makes things more authentic. It honestly makes things more lore accurate to the Jurassic franchise, even if these appearances do take significant liberties from how they would look like in real life. But these designs look pretty impressive still. They hold up still. This honestly looks like a horror game, not gonna lie. This looks like I'm not like creeped out or anything, but this gives me kind of like the vibes of like a horror game. Like I'm in like the jungle and like okay, not really. It's like an enclosed space, but let's pretend I'm in the jungle and like I'm carrying a flashlight, trying to go from point A to point B while being hunted by a monster. But yeah, I'm not really creeped out, but this really kind of gives me like horror game feels, honest. Horror game feelings, by the way. Yeah, guys. This doesn't. Hold on, guys. Yeah, we'll get there. Once we get a good look at the Packies and the Stegies, the Stiggies, Stegimolics. But yeah, I think one of the tour vehicle attractions got disabled. Yeah, we'll go fix it in a moment. But yeah, let's just get a quick look at our pachycephalosaurid friends before we continue onwards. Like him. Oh, I didn't even realize that was the head. Oh, it's a couple more packies over here. Yeah, this is a Stegimoloch over here. Yeah, okay, here's another one. Yeah, that's all I have. Yeah, I think that's about it in this attraction. I actually briefly considered putting in Draco Rex, but For some reason, I decided against it. I'm not sure why. But I think Stygimoloch and Pachycephalosaurus works because I actually based this off of an attraction mentioned in supplementary material for the first Jurassic World film. It was also called the Pachy Arena. It also I think it housed not just Pachys but Stygimolochs. But apart from those two, I think Dracorex might have been in the attraction, but I'm not sure. Yeah. Also, just a quick little fact that I like heard from TikTok is that I'm not even sure how true this is, but Dracorex might not even be a valid dinosaur species. Like, it might not even be a real dinosaur species, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, yeah the yeah the tour vehicle one of the tour vehicles got disabled by either a Suchomimus or a Baryonyx. Oh God, oh God, God, that vehicle got violated in every way. Oh Jesus, that got damaged so much. Yeah, yeah, I think this only happens with like the Cretaceous cruise attraction, but like sometimes, yeah, please ignore that. Yeah, please ignore the goofy ass music, but that actually kind of happens sometimes. Like, it's not like too common, but it does happen a few times. Or like a Suchomimus or like a Baryonyx basically like absolutely obliterates one of the tour vehicles, basically like shutting down like the Cretaceous cruise attraction. For some reason, none of the other dinosaurs do that with like the gyrospheres or the dinos in Gallimimus Valley. I'm really not sure as to why that's the case. It might honestly just be something with programming for the carnivore dinosaurs. But these things really do like knocking over the vehicles for some reason. If they feel like it, like if they like push those vehicles strong enough, then they're gonna absolutely destroy the vehicle and basically shut down the attraction. But considering it's sandbox, it's fine. We'll get the Cretaceous cruise up and running in the moment, and we'll be on with the last bonus attraction before we fully finish up with the tour. The Isla Nublar Jurassic World build I made.
A series of forward curving portals appear to the height of the Ceratops Grill, and improving crowd-like appearance. Though knobs can also be seen running along the top of the grill.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you saw that, like when I think that was the yeah, I'm not sure if you saw that, but when like Willie Roberts was like talking about like some dinosaur info. Yeah, I think you actually like. I'm not sure if you guys saw it, but I actually saw that same NPC just pose it while levitating. I don't know what's up with that glitch, but it actually happened in the first part of the tour vehicle of the map, which I really don't know why, but it's just a glitch, so it's nothing to really worry about. the big trees and the vegetation just scattered just like everywhere. I'm gonna find it soon, just like
Roam the earth. A Pandasaurus.
yeah, it's right here.
Please take care when embarking and disembarking.
Alright, tour reopen. Yeah, just cool little detail, like if you like you let the ranger vehicles just go on standby, like the vehicles are able to like, yeah, the worker NPCs, like the ranger NPCs are able to like drive the vehicle like back to base, like back to the response facility, to, like for repairs or whatever, which is really cool. Heck, the ranger AI, the ranger NPC AI actually drives better than I do. Just actually pretty, it's actually kind of funny in my opinion. Like, it's actually really remarkable to see how like while the AI is actually really good at driving, it actually blows me away. Yeah, we're gonna continue on, and like we'll get back to the last bonus attraction in just a moment. Yeah, something I forgot to mention was that basically I added another gate for some reason back there, which I don't know why, but yeah. Hey, also here's what the vehicles look like repairing themselves. Hold on, see if I can. Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys are able to see it, but that's what it looks like when it's being repaired. So, yeah, it's a cool little detail. Well, for that out of the way, let's continue with the last attraction, before we finish up with the tour. This attraction is called Triceratops Kingdom. Not Triceratops Kingdom. Sorry. I meant to say Triceratops Territory. It's also based off an attraction based in mentioned in the first Jurassic World film, where it's basically or essentially it's basically like home to various ceratopsian dinosaurs, essentially. Well, yeah, just cool little fact about like just cool little dinosaur fact in the Jurassic franchise. It's not really like an in-universe lore type of fact, but it's just a cool little fact that happened during the production of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom in 2018. Yeah, one of the dinosaurs I put into Triceratops territory is it's Sinoceratops. It's a ceratopsian that lived in East Asia, I think particularly China and Mongolia. But yeah, it was originally going to be Pachyrhinosaurus, which I think is available in the game in a different DLC, but it was originally going to be Pachyrhinosaurus. Um for some reason, I think they changed it to Sinoceratops very late into the film's production, and funnily enough, there's actually like tons of like traces of that in the film. Like it's like I think some of the characters in Fallen Kingdom actually call it a Pachyrhinosaurus.
The rounded horns of Nasutoceratops are often likened to our modern-day cattle, with its short, hollow snout also contributing to the extraordinary appearance of this smaller ceratopsid.
Yeah, and even some and even some promotional material for the film still call it a Pachyrhinosaurus, which is kind of a funny Easter egg. Not Easter egg, I mean, just kind of an interesting, cool little fact. Hold on, I put an isolated view in like area like nearby. But but we'll get there in a moment. But like the isolated viewing area, I'm not sure if you saw it, but it's basically like a log in like the attraction where like where you're able to like view the dinosaurs better. If I can't find it, I'm just gonna go click on the building. As you can see down there, that's a Styracosaurus. Uh, Two of them actually down there. Yeah, one of the other um ceratopsians I put in here is also Nostraceratops, by the way. Uh, we're almost finished with the tour. Let's just get a quick try to get a good look at with the ceratopsians before we end the video for the day. I think this is the oh wait, no, this is just a restroom. Hold on, yeah, I'm just gonna go click on the just gonna click on the it's the log viewing gallery. That's what it's called. A viewing gallery that provides close distance dinosaur visibility for park guests. That was actually it was act. I also put one in the zipline attraction, by the way. If you didn't see the part one, but yeah, this is how you're able to get a good look of the dinosaurs up close, which is pretty sweet. Oh, by the way, that dinosaur over there, that one's a Sinoceratops, by the way. All right. Yeah. That's about it for the tour overall. There you have it, everyone. That's the Jurassic World Isla Nublar tour, which I constructed. Yeah. I mentioned this in part one of the tour, but I think like hopefully soon I'm gonna like try to find out a way to like make this available on like Steam. So like if you have like Jurassic World Evolution 2, like you guys can check out the park for yourself and like check stuff out which like you weren't able to like get a good look at in either of the tour videos. Or if you want you could even add your own additions to the park, which is really cool. that's about it. That's all I have to say for the tour. Overall. That's about it. That concludes our tour of the of the Isla Nublar Park. Now, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like the video if you haven't already, and if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, I heavily suggest that you should subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on a new video. And if you want, you guys can even comment a suggestion in the comment section down below on the park build I should create in the game, or maybe if there should be another game I should play in the near future. It really helps out. It really helps. It really helps out. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a great day. Um, that concludes the video. That concludes the video. Of the. That concludes our two-parter video of the. Oh wait, hold on. Oh wait, this is the. Yeah, this is the log viewing area. I just realized that. Yeah, it was over there, but yeah, that concludes our video. Stay safe, everyone. Have a nice day. Until next time, stay safe, everyone. Stay safe.